Let's go to the complete summary of One Piece Chapter 1102. So loading. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and before we dive into the content of this video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell, and let's get into the content of this video. Title Chapter 1102, The Life of Kuma. Reader request on the cover, Bonnie is eating some sandwiches made by a pack of wolves. The chapter starts with Bonnie's journey. The Bonnie pirates were traveling to an island in search of Kuma. He was there, but when the Bonnie pirates arrived, Kuma had already warped away. Bonnie pirates always left tons of injured kids and elderly after their attacks. They were actually Marines transformed by Bonnie's powers, so Marines believed they were really evil pirates. Kuma was aware that Bonnie was looking for him, but he decided he couldn't meet her. Cut to the scene when Luffy got his first bounty. We can see Luffy's reaction and the reaction page shown in Jump Festa 2024 with Ace, Jinbe, Sabo. Shortly after that, during the Enies Lobby incident, Kuma visited Vegapunk on Egghead Island. Vegapunk showed him an army of pacifistas being produced, and they talked about the Enies Lobby incident. Kuma revealed to Vegapunk that Luffy is Dragon's son. Kuma knew it's useless to hide this information from Vegapunk since he already promised to give Vegapunk all his memory. Vegapunk can't believe Luffy is Dragon's son. Kuma SY, it's curious how a boy with rubber powers is going against the world government. Just like the legendary Nika. Vegapunk say, that's true, PPP. Then we cut to the Thriller Bark incident. We see it from Kuma's point of view. Kuma saw the Straw Hat crew fighting Moria. After the incident, Kuma received a Den Den Mushi call with the order to prepare for war against Whitebeard. Cut to Sabaody. We see Bonnie's introduction scene, but now we discover that Kuma was actually hiding outside the restaurant, looking at Bonnie through a window. Kuma smiled when he saw Bonnie. Kuma say she has grown into a strong pirate. Kuma heard about the incident of the Tenryubito, so he warped to the human auction's roof immediately and looked inside. Kuma was shocked when he discovered that Luffy punched a Tenryubito to protect a fishman. Kuma say, this is a rebellious act that no one has been able to do for centuries. Then we see the Sabaody incident, Kizaru/Sentomaru/Pacifistas versus Straw Hat Crew from Kuma's point of view. Luffy say, I couldn't save them. Not a single one of my nakamas. Kuma thinking to himself, that's not true at all. You all just aren't ready for the new world. Do not come until you are ready because you are a man who might one day save them. On Egghead Island, Saturn ordered Vegapunk to put an additional self-destruction switch on Kuma just in case. Vegapunk tried to negotiate other methods that would allow Kuma to retain his consciousness, but Saturn insisted Kuma's mind must be wiped. Saturn say, I'm also a scientist. It's useless that you try to lie to me, Vegapunk. On the last day of his normal life, just before the Summit War of Marineford, Kuma and Vegapunk said goodbye to each other. Vegapunk programmed Kuma to go fight Whitebeard pirates in the war, but Kuma asked Vegapunk to program him to protect Thousand Sunny too. Kuma say, I would love to see the Straw Hats' growth. But since I can't do it, at least I want to protect their home. Vegapunk say, Kuma, why do you have so much faith in Luffy? Kuma say, I know Nika is just a legend. But I promised Bonnie that one day a warrior of liberation will come to free her. Luffy's actions moved me. I think he's a man who might end up changing the seas one day. Kuma gave his memory to Vegapunk as he promised. Kuma's memo memory is like a copy of the original one, so Kuma doesn't forget anything by pulling it out with his powers. Also, the memory will disappear when someone touches it, so Vegapunk developed a system to observe and study it without touching the memory sphere itself. As Kuma pulled out his memories, we see Kuma's entire life flashing before him and all the faces of people he loves, his dad, his mom, Ivankov, Ginny, Bonnie. Then, in a very emotional scene, we see Vegapunk pulling a machine's lever in tears. The machine started to erase Kuma's consciousness. There were rays of light shining on Egghead Island, just like in Kuma's church when he took damage from people. All scientists and Sentomaru were praying/saluting together. On the final page of the chapter, the flashback ends and we cut to the NICU room on Egghead Island. The sphere with Kuma's memory is gone and Bonnie is crying on the floor. The chapter ends with Kuma's final words that he asked Vegapunk to tell Bonnie. Kuma say, Happy 10th birthday, Bonnie. End of the chapter, and next week there is a break in the magazine. And these were the spoilers for Chapter 1102. If you liked the video, leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell. Until next time, and thanks.